Nice rainbow right there. That's a real nice rainbow, nice and healthy. We're gonna go ahead and let her go. I'm gonna talk to you guys about how I caught her. All right, so it's winter. We just had snow last night. You can see all the snow behind me. And your fly choice is really limited this time of year, but don't be afraid to hit the water. That fish came on an olive WD-40 that I tied myself, and that was a nymph rig with an indicator. It was set up with a scud up front, a zebra midge, and then the WD-40. It's a size 18. Zebra midge was size 16 and scud is size 12. And I use that scud mainly just to get those two other flies down, because my main focus is the zebra midge and the WD-40 right now. And I'm going to take you along and show you what I was looking for when it comes to the target area for a fish like the one I just showed you. So 1 second. All right, so I'm going to take you along for a little trip. I'll leave my rod on the ice. It's all right. It's cold. Fish hands are freezing. Right here, you can see these big boulders causing breaks in the current. And those breaks in the current have seams where the current is going at different speeds. That's where I'm focusing on getting those nymphs to drift through. That fish actually came right behind that major boulder right there, that major snow pile. He was right off of that, and only about a foot or two off. I mean, you want to get your flies as close to structure as you possibly can, not only to allow them to have time to sink to the right depth, but because fish will be right up next to those rocks. The reason why I chose this spot as opposed to the spot I'm standing in, let's say, is mainly the depth. The water's clear here, but it looks a little deceiving. It's only right here, 8 inches to a foot tops max. And that's not too shallow, but I'm really focusing on deeper areas that'll hold fish and concentrate fish. And so, don't get me wrong, see a spot like this, make a cast to it too, you never know. But I pretty much ignored it and used this as my pathway to walk and sneak up on my target area, right here where that slack water is. And it's deep over there. It looks, from here, it has to be 3 feet deep at least, average. And closer to the other bank, it gets even deeper. So this is definitely going to be a spot that I knew would be stacking fish in, which is why I chose it. What else? What else could I share? It's freezing cold. You know, layered up. Like mentioned in my blog, if you haven't seen it, it'll be linked down below. Fly fishing tips for the beginner in the winter time. And yeah, I mean, there's no reason you shouldn't be out on the water this time of year. It's a great time. I have the river to myself. As you could tell, there's not a soul here, not even another car parked along. I don't even know how far, miles worth of this road. It's a great time out here. Fish are biting. Fish still have to eat, you know, no matter the time of the year. Really got to figure them out. But if you stick to, you know, scuds, zebra midges, jujube midges, WD-40, of course, that's the one I just used to catch that fish. Real small. And if you have a day that warms up a little bit, or if you like to sling some meat, man, then streamer time. My biggest rainbows ever, actually, were caught in the middle of January on the South Platte through Deckers streamer fishing. It was also coming down really hard with snow that day, and the fly shop actually told me and my father that we were going to have to hit them on the head with the smallest flies imaginable to get them to eat. And me being a 14-year-old rebel fisherman, I did the complete opposite, and I put on a big beefy cone head muddler minnow, and sure enough, two big rainbow trout back to back, and it was a great time. But yeah, don't be afraid to sling some meat in the winter. not much else, you guys. Like I said, if you want to read the fly fishing blog I posted last, it'll be linked down below. While you're there, there's an ice fishing article for walleye, and I'm not sure about when this video drops yet, but I'm gonna have a smallmouth article dropping as well, open water. So just giving you guys a little bit of everything this time of year, since I have some more downtime. But if you guys live in Colorado, hit me up. Let's fish. Let's get on the water. And if not, thank you for joining me on my adventures. I hope I can show the best of Colorado to you. And hopefully I'm gonna go catch some more fish. I'll see you guys later.